We are headed to Shipshewana, Indiana to get some work done. Stay tuned to see what exciting improvements we are going to have done on Ms Bullwinkle. So we found a RV parking spot in a service plaza. It is on the Ohio Turnpike. If you can see it, we're going to drive around.
So they have facilities. Well, they got a dump station.
Yeah. So they have a dump station. It does cost $20 for the night, but you have a parking spot, electricity, and a place to dump. Not too big of
drinking water.
And yep, drinking water.
Push handle all the way forward.
Not a bad deal for when you're tired.
Flushing, and a nice dump station there with the obligatory property. Hi, I'm Fred.
And I'm Mary.
And we are
the Auto Campers.
And today we're at JC Refrigeration, a little Dutch air in our air conditioner. Or actually our refrigerator. So we'll go in that hangar at 6 a.m. in the morning, and 3 hours later we'll have a fancy new compressor type air conditioner, or refrigerator, whatever we're doing. Air conditioners in the afternoon. Come on with us. This is Bullwinkle's refrigerator. Okay, it's a little bit taller, but and this is a propane electric, and a lot of people worry about fires, and they've burnt a few RVs down, so we've come here to fix it. So this is like the refrigerator graveyard, right? And what you got here, this is the back of the refrigerator that goes on your, on your coils, and then this is the heater tube that heats up the ammonia gas, and it comes up here, condenses, goes back down, cools, sucks the hot air off the fridge, and makes with cold drinks. So whatever else you want. So now what they do typically, because it's kind of hard to get a residential fridge into an RV, is you can bring it here and they'll remove the back, right? And they build custom backs which have stronger tubing, better welds, blah blah blah, bigger, better, harder, all this stuff. This is where the old ones go to die. So but we're going to put in a compressor type refrigerator, so we won't have any propane, and it runs off of like 7 amps or something like that, so lasts a long time. Residential do a lot more. It'll pull a lot more power than that, but so we'll still have this 12 cubic foot fridge, but it'll run off our batteries. We don't even have to turn on the inverter. So, and that's so much work, turning on the inverter. So we're in the back lot at JC Refrigeration here in Shipshewana, Indiana.
Good job, Shipshewana.
Something close to that. And I'll put it right down here. We're hooked up to their power. They've got a 30 amp pedestal. There's some water there. We're not going to use that. We got plenty of water. And just an overnighter for us. And I'm not taking a shower, so.
Oh, I am.
So we'll get this air conditioner. Someday we'll get the air conditioner on the inverter. We probably will. We're going in at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Here comes the rain.
If it doesn't rain. And they got a big old garage. So we're going in at 6 o'clock in the morning, get this done, hope to be out of here by 10 or 11, and then we have a 1 o'clock appointment over at nomadic, where hopefully they're going to replace the rear air conditioner and not charge us too much, but in this heat, I would pay too much. So that's tomorrow. But right now, we're going to get some Amish food. Amish lady on a bicycle. Seen tons of horse-drawn carriages here in Amish Country, and you can tell this is a well-worn road because where the horses track, they've had to repave it to fill it in. But it's kind of grooved there. So, I don't like driving there because there are unexplained piles of stuff. So, maybe right now you can see a little better. I love an RV park. Amish style. So yeah, this is the land of RV. Your RV was at least partly assembled and built. Oh, it's a flea market. What? Oh it's a service center and flea market. Ooh, we could pick us up an RV, baby.
Go get the buggy.
Speaking of buggies, there's one now. All right, let's see if we can pass it. We'll have to kick into high speed. Oh, that's a bus. Man, did you see the size? That must have been an Amish limo.
Pretty.
They actually do tours in this town.
I'll bet they
in
do.
horse and buggies.
Where we going? I'm going to make a right at the
Right
light.
at the light.
I have no idea where I'm at. PBR. Got stadiums. And there, I always want one of those sheds. So put that on the back of the RV. Yeah. A little extra storage space. Oh, they got ice cream too.
Amish ice cream.
Amish ice cream.
Called Mom's.
See, you can see the little piles I was talking about. It's Mom's. It's Mom's ice cream. It's got to be. Oh, there's another horse path.
Destination is on your right. It's 0.5 miles.
0.5 miles. Okay.
It's called Blue Gate.
That's not it there?
Nope, that's the Red Barn.
Red Barn. Maybe the Red Barn has a blue gate.
Nope.
So what caused you to pick this one out, Peyton?
It was one of the two that were still open.
Oh, well, that'll do it. Nope, not yet.
Your shooters.
And this one seemed a little more homey and family owned.
Oh, are we going to eat family style?
Sure.
Do you know what that is? That's just like it. We don't do is they bring all the food out in big bowls and you
Oh, yeah,
scoop
you
it out
serve
of the
some.
bowl
Yeah.
and you put it on your plate, move it down.
Okay, it's right after the stop sign apparently.
I have it here.
And I'm sure everything is going to be low carb. So I have no doubts. Do I have to stop or it's all
The
over?
stop sign.
Yeah, hey, it's the blue gate. Did it mention where parking might
I
be?
think it's further.
No, that's it right there. It says
How much on
Blue
the side?
Gate
No, it's the
Restaurant.
parking. Oh, there looks like.
I could have. Oh, it's Blue Gate Restaurant parking. Ah, clever. I am really good at this stuff.
Front row parking right there.
Front row parking.
And you missed it.
I'm going to park right here.
Well, there's our friend parked at the gas station.
That's our friend?
Yeah, our friend the Amish. Peyton says I love them.
I want to go pet it.
You want to pet an Amish?
We are at the Blue Gate Amish Restaurant, Bakery, and Gift Shop in the heart of Shipshewana. Blue Gate is also the home of the Blue Gate Performing Arts Center that specializes in Broadway-style musicals from Amish Country. You can buy your tickets right here or make reservations to ensure a seat for the show. Located just around the building is the Blue Gate Carriage Company, where you can take a peaceful ride through Shipshewana in a traditional Amish buggy. The food here was amazing. We really had a good time. We are headed back to the RV where we will stay the night and in the morning wake up and have our refrigeration unit replaced.
The next morning, I woke up at 5 o'clock while everybody else slept and made some coffee, got dressed, and waited. Right at 6 o'clock, they came up, asked me to roll the RV in. So we drove it in. You can't stay in the RV, but you do want to remove all your items. So they have a refrigerator right there, so I moved everything out of the refrigerator and into the little refrigerator. And, actually talked to Aaron, who was our service guy, and just gave him some heads up on the solar system and the batteries. So he seemed very knowledgeable, went right to work. We were out of there by 8 o'clock, and everything was working good. The refrigerator was definitely got a lot colder than it did before. In fact, sometimes it gets too cold in the cold area, so I had to turn it down. But yeah, she's working great. And now we're on to National RV Service Center.
We just picked up some fresh food from E&S Sales, bulk foods. They have a little bit of everything in there.
So we're on to National RV Service Center. They this was an amazing job. We had several people look at our air conditioner in the back, which had become a heater. The heat pump was stuck on, and everybody wanted us to buy a new one, but you got to replace it, 2 of them. You can't just buy one. So, and I figured a couple $1,000s for this little update, and they had them right there in stock. But our guy, up and down the ladder like 50 times, finally changed the reverse valve, and poof, we had rear air conditioning, and it worked great. Only charged us $80. I tried to tip him, but he wouldn't take it, and very happy, and they should definitely pay that guy a lot more. So do we know his name? So we're back from Shipshewana. We're now somewhere in the west, and this is our compressor refrigerator. Right here you can see the actual compressor, and then there's a fan right up in here, and then there's the little itty bitty coils, because it's not near as much as like you would have in an absorption fridge, as they would call it. We've been very happy with it. It does get a little cold. I mean, like rock hard ice cream. Kind of like my ice cream, a little soupy, but okay, I never eat ice cream. But anyway,
I do.
Okay, and she likes it soupy, so she puts it in the microwave because, hey, yeah, and we're real happy with it. With the solar we have on the roof, it's not an issue. We don't have to worry about the little puffing of the flame. That concerned me. They say they all do it, but my last RV didn't do that. Something about the holes. Anyway, I'm getting way carried away. So we're real happy with JC Refrigeration and all those guys there, and National RV. Amazed.
Saved us a lot of money.
Saved us a lot of money, and that air conditioner has been working great, and we've been using it as a heat pump for the last few days. So
I was impressed because I could have just put a new air conditioner in it. Instead, he looked for the problem and fixed it.
2 new air conditioners. But we have R22 in our air conditioners, the old Penguin types, if you remember our Soft Start RV episode.
We can link that down below.
Those, we could link that.
We could.
Right there. Right there would be cool. How about over here?
Maybe.
Okay, right there. So anyway, but yeah, so those things cool and heat very efficiently. So we're very happy with that. So, how you doing, Mary?
I'm good. I just wanted to say, if you're ever in Shipshewana, it's a great place to, if you have children, to work on past and present. There's a wonderful museum to go to that teaches about the history of the Mennonites and the Amish. There are all kinds of stores and shops, and there's even several of the yards, there are signs that invite you to reserve a place to eat with the Amish family themselves at a cost, and you can call them and make arrangements to eat dinner with the Amish. So there's a lot to do.
Yeah, the next time we go, we'll spend more than one night there, that's for sure.
Exactly.
And I plan it to be an annual pilgrimage. Whew, gotta quit drinking. So, an annual pilgrimage. So, really, I want to go back now. So they just have everything. Later on, you'll see we went to actually Cummings out in Eugene, Oregon, and that's another place. Actually, that's where this RV was built, in Eugene, Oregon, and not anymore, obviously. But yeah, so that's another place. We're definitely going to keep those on the map, and planning those service centers on your route is a great idea. Even if you go, oh, you know, the RV's working fine, you know, we don't have any problems. Yeah, by the time they get there, a couple might pop up. But
or just have it serviced.
Yeah.
Have it checked out.
Yeah, we got our oil changed in Eugene. For the generator, we got a oil service change. You'll see a little bit later for the big motor. And so we're real happy. We're just having fun out here. The weather is fabulous. No air conditioners, no heat pumps. Darn, I hate fall. But I'm not supposed to tell you that. It's not really fall yet. Well, I guess when you see this, it'll well be into fall. So the Shipshewana, it was definitely summer. It was hot. I mean, really hot.
And a
those
hot time
guys,
without an air conditioner, don't you think?
well, we had one. We had one.
We wanted
One is better than none. And but those guys up there and the girls, hard workers, no lollygagging, work. I mean, their work ethic is unbelievable, and not like anything else we find around the country. I don't know. If I find it, I will let you know. So, what were your experiences when you were getting service? Whether it was in Shipshewana, Eugene, somewhere else? Did you enjoy it? Would you go back? So, let us know. There's a comment section down below. We'd love to get your comments, and maybe you could hit the like button. Maybe the subscribe button. Hey, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding, okay?